Here's Brody Brazil.
You give the A's a 66% chance of staying in Oakland. You know, and on the surface, right? If I said, well, there's a 66% chance we're going to go have lunch right now, or there's a 66% chance that you're going to win the lottery, you'd feel pretty good about that. But it's those other 34% that keep you up at night, you know? And to know that when a baseball team leaves, they do not come back, you know? That would be the end of baseball in Oakland if the A's left. I've been starting to think, you know, more deeply about it as we get closer here to a resolution. I think it's only natural to consider all the possibilities, what could be really good, what could be really unfortunate. And I'm not saying, you know, I'm not even saying I agree or disagree with this estimate, but at some point, right, there is a percentage that is accurate. And there are certain percentage points that would say that they might be done in Oakland. And it's any one of those percentage points, whether it's 5%, 15%, or what you're saying here, 34%, all of that makes me feel uncomfortable. And I've said this before, it's on a personal level for me. It's on obviously a professional level for me. I want to keep doing A's pre- and post-game shows. I don't know what happens if they're not around. For me personally, and for a lot of people, I just don't know. And I've tried not to let my brain go there. I've really tried not to obsess about this. But let's face it, as we get closer here to September, October, November, an election where the mayor in Oakland's going to change and some new city council members come in, and baseball really puts the pressure on the A's to, hey, you know, finally get something done here. Yeah, I mean, it's go time in a lot of different ways. And if things don't go, somebody goes away. So I'm not here to confirm or deny your percentage, but I think what my point is that any percent that they're not staying is enough to make me feel uncomfortable. I mean, even if you said it's a 95% chance that they're staying, well, what's the 5% that they're not? And what would lead us to that unfortunate conclusion? Is it things not working out here? Is it an agreement that can't be reached? Is it misinformation that sways the project? Like what is it that would make this not happen? And I look at Oakland, you know, in a snapshot and say, they deserve this. They deserve a pro team that's literally trying to buy into the city and root themselves there and at the same time benefit the city and the county so much. You know, Oakland needs to hit a home run with this too, right? And that's what the city council is mulling over right now. You know, how do we really hit this one out of the park? But I think what's important for them to remember as we get down to them ultimately making some decisions here, because the ball is eventually going to be in their court as soon as we get an agreement here to analyze and then to vote on. You want to hit a home run, but you realize hitting a grand slam requires the bases loaded, you know, and then hitting a home run. Just get a home run because it's better than a triple, a double, a single, a walk, a strikeout, grounding into a double play, getting hit by a pitch. A home run is better than all of that. And a Howard Terminal Ballpark for Oakland is a home run. But I get the sense sometimes that in their minds, it's got to be walk-off grand slam and extras. That's the only way, you know, that's what Oakland wants granted, and they should push for it. I understand. It's business. They're negotiating. Do it. But at some point, know that, you know, unless you got ducks on the pond, you can't hit a grand slam with only runners on the corners. It can't happen. It's not possible. So I want Oakland to hit that home run. I want them to win. Swing for the fences, please do. But Don't make this deal not happen because you can't hit a grand slam with it. And I know that they're relying heavily on getting a lot of that federal money that otherwise would not be coming in if it weren't for infrastructure improvements. And to be clear, that's going to get clouded into the whole conversation of public money in a project. The money is not going to the actual project. The money is going to improve infrastructure in an area that desperately needs that improvement already with a ballpark or without a ballpark. The money is not going to build the ballpark. The A's are going to build the ballpark with their own money. So let's clear that up right away, because it is so frustrating when you see it portrayed inaccurately.